If you're going to be taking part in pro-Palestine protests, it's essential that you wear a mask. And nobody does it better than us with our "I'm definitely not a criminal, this is just for COVID" masks. Available in terrorist, black, and military jihad. Perfect for all your on-campus pro-Palestine needs. While you're burning the American flag while screaming "death to the Jews," we know that you don't want to conceal your identity, but you kind of have to if you're concerned about COVID. Now don't you? As you can tell, our masks work by fitting directly onto your face. I demand change! We know that if you don't hatefully and destructively protest at your university, then your college administration will never exercise their jurisdiction over Gaza to end the war. We're glad you're doing it. It makes sense. We just want you to be safe while you do it. I could not even tell it was you. Now take a look at these side-by-side photos of a typical pro-Palestine protester, and you can clearly see that the one on the right is far more protected from COVID, thanks to our masks. Now when you're on campus at your Gaza encampment, beating people over the head with weapons because they're trying to come onto property that you've already rightfully claimed as your own, you'll definitely want to be COVID safe at such times. If you're not wearing one of our "I'm not a criminal, this is just for COVID" masks when you're taking over a college building with the rest of the mob, spraying graffiti on the wall and holding janitors hostage, you might just catch COVID, which could result in jail time. Now you're going to want a mask that keeps you comfortable while you're making Jews uncomfortable. That's why we only use soft to the touch fabrics with our masks. If you're an elite student at an Ivy League school, role-playing as though you're an actual oppressed person in Gaza, making demands that your school end the suffering that they're inflicting on you as though they're Israel, then you better wear a mask, because if mommy and daddy were to see any of the barbaric footage of you, they might stop paying your $80,000 a year tuition and giving you a $3,000 a month stipend. In any intense situation, the group of people not wearing masks is usually in the wrong. Don't be one of them. Statistically speaking, masks lessen the chances of criminals being caught, and they lessen the chances of COVID being caught by you. That's definitely why we do what we do. And we know that catching COVID is what you're concerned about while you're taking part in a hostile takeover of your dean's office. Now, what do you do at a protest if the cops catch you and take your mask off? Take Awaken CBD to calm down, because you're going to jail. Despite the chaos, I feel so relaxed right now. Get yours at awakencbd.com. Try running a barricade where you're checking wristbands to make sure no Jews get in without wearing a mask. History might look back at that footage and see that it was you, because you weren't protected from COVID. If you're a white person, you know that beating people mercilessly will help end the oppression of your people in Palestine. Now picture this. You're forming a human barricade to stop Jewish students from getting to their class. The last thing you'd want is for your children and grandchildren to one day see that footage, because you don't want them to know how good of a person you are. But by properly masking, you won't have to worry about that. Our masks are the best in class at protecting you from COVID while you're breaking windows. We know that you're not a radicalized criminal. You're just expressing your lifelong passion for Palestine that you've had since October 7th. And yeah, you might need to destroy some things and hurt some people in the process, so you better wear a mask. When it comes to beatings, we know that the more merciless, the better for bringing about peace. That's why our pro-Palestine protective masks come with a "won't come off your face no matter how hard you swing" guarantee. Still on. Consider this Jewish girl who went to the hospital after being beaten unconscious by pro-Palestine protesters like you. None of their masks came off, thanks to our patented head-hugging elastic technology. Concealing your identity so you're protected from COVID while you're instructed on how to do hand-to-hand combat on campus by your trusted peaceful protest leader is a must, and we can help. It's an election year, and if you're a protester, you're taking part in the new BLM. But also remember, because it's an election year, we also do masks. Yeah. Cops, go get them! Yeah. Our masks are versatile too. One day you can be at a Trans for Palestine protest at the University of Texas and no one's gonna know it's you. And the next day you can be a trans in Palestine and hope nobody knows it's you. Well, our masks will at least give you a shot at being protected from the strain of COVID that wants to throw you off rooftops over there. If you care about Palestine so much that you're taking payments to go protest and heighten the intensity of the crowd, you're not going to want to show up with your face pants down. Because COVID is a pro-Israel, anti-Palestine kind of virus. Our mask will help you show up and wish death to those who you believe deserve it while looking exactly like Hamas, and that's something you can be proud of. But you won't be proud of it unless people don't know it's you. That's just one of the many benefits that our masks deliver to you. Don't miss out. Get your "I'm not a criminal, this is just for COVID" mask today.